Facebook. Is that a little better? Facebook, Instagram, and yourselves in YouTube. Right, okay, let's do this live over on Insta. That's Facebook. Oh, we're live across the board. Happy Sunday. Remember to subscribe, comment, like. Hi Insta, hi Facebook. Hi Insta, happy Sunday. I hope you're all good. Right, okay, we'll just build an audience. Remember and like the video, comment, subscribe, do the usual and give us a little follow. I hope you've all had a good Sunday. Oh, right, okay. This lighting's terrible. You're joining now. Thank you for joining. YouTube user in the house. Thank you for liking the video as well. It's greatly appreciated. Oh my God, YouTube, you have turned up 57 years already. Hello, thank you. And remember, and ring the bell, subscribe. Do your thing. But thank you for liking the video. Right, Facebook, you have turned up. There was a little delay. Hi in Donegal. Hey, 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 happy Sunday. Did we all survive the storm? Are we all okay? Are we feeling good? How was our weekend? Right, okay, I can't wait to debunk this tonight, but we'll just get everybody in the house. I know I did tell you I was coming live, but I didn't say a time. I was just hoping you would know it might be about 8 o'clock. Do we have our tea, our wine, our vodka? Is the kids at school tomorrow? Are they off school? Somebody fill me in. I'm not a school mum anymore, so I don't know. Hi Heather, hi Suzanne, hi Kerry, hi Stacey. My favourite time of the week, thank you so much. Happy Sunday, I get drunk. Right, Pauline McDade, we'll have the bouncer keep an eye on you the night, don't you be causing it. Ali Martin's in the house, hello, hello. Had a sleep earlier so I could stay up for this. Oh, Jackie, I love your dedication. Thank you everyone for joining. YouTube, thank you for liking the video, subscribing. Oh, Ali's at school tomorrow. Watching from your new house. Claire, I hope it's went well. Thank God the storm's over. Fence slate's missing, but that's good. Thank God. Well, I hear you. I had some slates missing, but overall, grateful. Really looking forward to tonight. Thank you for all your lovely comments. I am good. We are all well. They're going to school, even if my two are the only ones there. Is the schools back tomorrow then? I love it. Have been waiting on all day. Can you tell us Trump is falling out with Ellon? Rumours are rife. This is the first thing I was going to come on to. So if you are on my Facebook and Instagram, YouTube, I have been trying to post there a little more to direct you to Facebook and Instagram with all the recent posts. But I did pop a story up saying, I might have said it on the live last Sunday. I think there's been an argument, but we're not going to hear about it straight away. But I did see something today, and it's all boiling down to that Elon Musk's office is not going to be in the White House. It's going to be across the road, and he has to report to someone else other than Trump. And apparently, Elon is not happy with this. I don't know what truth's in it, but if I hadn't I gave the prediction, I'd have thought, I don't think anything of that. But the fact I had said last week, Elon and Trump's had a fallout, and I think you could see certain parts of the inauguration where he was not giving Elon his place, in a sense, and you could tell that Elon was not happy. Did you watch it? PJs and headphones in. Love it, love it. Favourite time of week. Can I just say, I love these types of comments. Thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. And just all the interaction. That's why I keep adding things. Now, cases I do want to come on to, but I'm avoiding a little bit tonight purposely because I've not had time to do all the research on it. Luke Mitchell, I am delighted with the news. Absolutely delighted with the news. It's in our predictions. It is in the Luke Mitchell case on our YouTube channel. I'm going to update it and keep an eye on the case much, much closer. The reason I don't want to go in depth about it tonight is I want to debunk the Donald Trump stuff, but also I've not had a chance to research it properly. So I don't want to be just speaking for the sake of speaking. I want to know the facts, so leave it with me. And I'm going to put you all down a million rabbit holes tonight. Any holes you go? Thank me later, guys. Do we have our pen and paper ready? Have we got a light beverage there? Is the kids in bed? Are they locked in the cupboard? Is the iPad looking after them? It's fine. It's that time of night on a Sunday. We're not waiting in the heartbeat tune. We're waiting on Christy Jaden's crime stories. I love it. Right, okay, let's get started. My visitor's just left in time. Were they chucked out the door by any chance? Who said that? Michelle Walsh. Right, so okay, Trump's had his inauguration and he's went in all guns blazing, which we knew anyway. a lot of the predictions, one of the predictions was that we had said that he will declassify information. I was hoping it was the JFK files. I did say it on my story. If you're on my Facebook and Instagram, you'll see that I did put a story up saying like declassifying the JFK files before it came out or anything. But that's interesting because it's not just the JFK files that has been released. It will also be the Martin Luther King and Senator R.F. Kennedy as well. So there's 3 deaths involved in that. When Trump is questioned on it, he wants it to come out. He can't wait to show the people that were involved in it. So one thing I did watch, he was asked, would you declassify the JFK files? And this was way back before he was elected, and he'd said yes. When they asked him about the Epstein files, he was very, very reserved, where he was like, oh, well, yeah, but people are living their lives now. It could affect a lot of people. And the way he spoke about those people, that he wasn't part of it, but he knew what had went on, and it was those types of people, in a sense. So I'm not shocked that he has declassified, but I don't think it ends there. There's a hidden gem in there that's going to, and I feel like he's going to breadcrumb, not just America, the world, with this case. We are like people like ourselves on a Sunday night when we sit and speak about it, then we're going to be looking in, we're going to go down these rabbit holes, because I just think there's going to be information. Now, if you've been on our YouTube crime stories, you will know we've covered the case of the Illuminati, but also we have dated it way back to Marilyn Monroe and JFK. So it's going to be very, very interesting. Do I think Trump's going to release the Epstein files? Possibly not, only because, or he's going to be very reluctant. He might in the end, but he did say it was a lot of nonsense that was in those files. Don't know why he's saying it. I did get he felt that was genuine to say. Obviously, he's a businessman, so all these executive orders he's signed are based on business. He's trying to save money. He's pulling money back. He's not willing to help anybody. He's taking money out of Ukraine. He's also, right, let's get started, withdrawn from the World Health Organization because he was paying $500 million, and he's terminated that. Now, straight away, obviously, that's, I don't know what anybody else thinks, but I think that'd be a silly thing to do. But on the other side, he's obviously trying to collapse the World Health Organization because how much money and how big America are. So I think there's a hidden agenda with that one. He pardoned the 6th of January rioters from 2021 who obviously were, I'm sure, fighting against him, fighting for him. So he pardoned all them. He secured the southern border. So the immigration side is taking away the birthright. If you are born in America, it doesn't automatically give you the right to live in America. And he is taking people out in their droves at the moment. It is very, very sad. But one thing I did notice with Trump's statement was he was about to say it's heartbreaking, and he stopped himself. So I think there's human in there, but it's very much business decisions, business, and it's not in the executive orders, but he's coming for the UK, guys. But not in a way where we're thinking war, just in a way where he's going to promise us the same as what he's doing for America. And a lot of people are looking for change, but it's okay to look at the good policies of Trump, but he holds a lot of bad policies as well, and a lot of people are forgetting that because of TikTok, because of all the things that he's pulled out in the last week where people are going on his side because they think he's saved TikTok, when in reality he hasn't. He's not even close to saving TikTok. So obviously he signed the, where is the TikTok one actually? Well, he basically signed it, didn't he, to say that it's got an extension, delaying the legal enforcement of the TikTok ban, only recognising 2 genders, male and female. Changed the name from the Gulf of America to the Gulf of, the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. And not all leaders, world leaders, are going to recognise that. The death penalty for unauthorised immigrants that commit a capital crime. So basically, if you're in America and you're not meant to be there and you commit a capital crime, then it's a death penalty. He's obviously not taking any prisoners lightly, put it that way. What else have we covered? All them. Declassified the information. Right, okay, this is an interesting one. And again, going down rabbit holes, but Trump took on the CNN News, and when they were basically reporting and asking him questions, he went crazy, absolutely crazy. If you go to TikTok and type in just Trump, CNN News, you will see he rips the reporter to shreds, to absolute shreds. Now, one of the things that Trump has said, that he's basically going for everyone that tried to put him in jail. CNN were also part of the fake news at that time. So I do think, like, he has got a hidden agenda with us. But like someone touched on at the start of the video, there is obviously a lot of tension at the moment between Elon Musk and Trump for whatever reason. Now, I did say last week I felt a wee argument, I felt tension was rising. I think Elon's tried to get his feet right under the table, and Donald Trump's son Barron has went, not feeling it. Obviously, Ellon got overexcited and made a gesture. Now, I'm not going to get too much into detail, obviously, about the gesture. If you've seen the news, you will know. But do I think he meant that? Yes. I feel he was letting his cards slip, but I feel Donald Trump already knew Ellon was unpredictable before the inauguration. If you've seen a video and it looks like he's glitching, I was sitting thinking, here I go. I'm going to give it though, haven't I? I was sitting thinking, maybe he's a robot. Because then I was like, well, we didn't know much about Ellon. He just appeared from nowhere, didn't he? And then everybody knows him and he's in with all the best people. What if Trump, that's just a robot and Trump's just put him at the side of him and basically he's fronting up, like the whole money laundering, he's just fronting up all the Teslas and everything like that. Is it just me? Somebody's lost signal, see? Ellon knows, we're on to him. It looked like he glitched, but it looked like he glitched for quite a while. But also, there is a video where his eyes are everywhere, and it made me think, watching too many Squid Games, is he something like that? So that if there's a shooter, assassination, because this is what I want to come on to. Is it just me, or has Trump signed his death warrant for the CIA? I think he has. One thing I'll say on Trump's part, he's pals with Putin. When's that ever happened? We're not scared of Russia now. We're now scared of bloody robots, and people who own Google and X and Facebook and Instagram and Meta. Whoever thought it? Whoever thought it? Our safe place. And I think the inauguration said it all, which was a prediction 3 weeks ago. I did say when he came into power, like the front team was going to be, our Congress as such was going to be like your Google, your internet, because that's where the war is. That is where the war is. He looks like a robot or something not right about him. I seen that video. Listen, not to judge, but and I think obviously you've got to be careful on TikTok and stuff as well, because the videos can be slowed down. But it was just made me think though, like, it would make sense. And obviously Trump's at highest risk now than ever for assassination, because he's literally turned America upside down. I watched the Apprentice movie. It was about this. Started the mentor of Roy Cohn. It was very interesting on how Trump became Trump and where he learned his behaviours. He's very much a businessman. It's all about money, and you can see when he's signing all the executive orders, he's taking money back for places that he just doesn't think America should be helping. When is Stammer going to get outed for being Lord Ali's side piece? Well, I did see Boris Johnson. Oh, it did make me laugh. He's all about Trump now. Oh, he's loving what Trump's doing, and he's saying everybody should be reading his book. I'm like, Boris, are you kidding? We had a lockdown, you could even brush your hair. You're having parties and you get caught. That's what we were all annoyed at, the fact you get caught. Makes me laugh. Is that right? Oh, I didn't know that. Someone saying Ellon is autistic. But is it right, or have you been reading, like, again, like myself, just believing what we're reading? Do you think he will meet Stammer? Yes, at the end of February, but I feel it's to do with, like, they're coming for the UK economics. They're speaking out to the UK people to say, yous know that yous are working class people and you're not get a balance. Like, they're aware that our current climate is so bad, and they're blaming obviously the government, where they're going to promise the people of the UK something. Yes, there's definitely something coming in 2025 where I think Trump wants to own the world. Ah, right, Jackie. I heard that as well. I just didn't say it in case it was another rabbit hole. Maybe right though, Leslie. Is things going to get worse before better for the UK? Yes, but it's not anything we're not expecting. It's current climate, economy. I agree with the Luke Mitchell thing. I agree too. We're going to do a separate live on that altogether. Like I said, I just want to do a further bit of research to see exactly what's happened and what can happen. You'll play games with him. Nah, I don't think Trump likes Stammer. But I don't think it's Stammer. Like I said, it went right back to Rishi, I think Trump was hoping he was going to stand against him. I don't know why, but psychically I get it. Do you think Trump will try and become your Prime Minister after his presidency? Nah. He's just going to, what's the word, like inspire the UK for the people power and basically guide people how to do it. And there's a name for that, but also because he's a president, he can't get arrested for anything like that. But in a legal side, that would be like him starting something up that he could get arrested for, because he's president, he could get away with it. Do you think the property cost will crash again? I see a crash coming, but I feel like there's nothing's moving, and I think it's already happening, to be fair. Thank you everyone for joining. Remember, like, follow and subscribe. If you want to book a reading, just PM the page. Biggest miscarriage of justice. I've said it on the video as well. I totally agree. And I'm glad that it's a case that's finally come to light in 2025. And I know that I don't think Sandra is on the case anymore. I don't know what the script is, but I know one thing, that lady worked very, very hard to keep this case to the surface alongside Luke Mitchell's mum. I spoke with both ladies in the past, and I can imagine they're absolutely delighted at this news. It's probably the first bit of movement there's been in the case for a long, long time. And I just really, really hope that, again, you can only get behind Luke Mitchell if you do your homework into the case. Just don't jump on what your pal said, or your gran said, or your auntie said. Go and look at the case yourself and make your own assumptions. I will be really upfront. I am convinced that Luke Mitchell is innocent, but I have friends who are ex-police officers and police officers who are convinced he's guilty. So again, it's a very, very mixed bag, but I really hope that everyone looking into the case that stand by Luke Mitchell, it's because you truly, truly believe it, because this boy needs that. He was a 15-year-old boy, and I don't want to keep getting into it because I don't want to speak until I know more, but 15-year-old boy, and I know his age has been myself, I think he's about a year, 2 years younger, but I still see him as that 15-year-old boy because he gets full life taken away from him. And if you look at the YouTube and James English's YouTubes as well, podcasts regarding Luke Mitchell, it'll take you down a rabbit hole, but it doesn't take much to put the jigsaw together. And it just shows you legal corruption, things like that. Start looking that way. That's all I will say. Does this mean we're all going to love Trump now? I kind of hope not, because a lot of his policies aren't right, especially for women. It's a catch-22, but I think the world needs something to shake it up, and he seems to be the guy that's doing it. 100% believe Luke is innocent, praying for his release. Off topic from the video, but validation for you. You told me I'd get a dog before Christmas, and my husband was adamant we weren't. We now have a Maltese called Jensen. We got in December. I love that, Charlene. Told you. Thank you everyone for joining. Right, let's see some of your comments. I was listening to Luke today and I felt really sad to hear him speak with a man's voice as opposed to the boy he was. Yep. The programming Luke Mitchell, and he was convinced Luke was innocent. Just got a news notification saying Trump and Stammer speak on the phone and we'll meet soon. Oh my god, this is like last week. Remember the news was breaking as we came on regarding TikTok. So yeah, I think it is a case. Obviously, we've covered the Luke Mitchell case, so it's definitely a case we'll be keeping an eye on. Oh, validation, which again, a case that stopped and started for ages, where it stopped a lot of time, and I've not second guessed myself, but I'm like, I just feel this is going to go one way or another. The Idaho case. Starting to look like our revalidations are right, or our predictions are right on that case. A lot's came to light in the last 3 days. Get yourselves down that rabbit hole. I told you, you'll be honing it down every hole the night. But there's going to be a lot of movement with that case, and everything we've kind of said, the break-in, we said that. They're bringing that up as well to prove that there's a break-in in that area. So yes, a lot's coming to light. It's definitely a case worth keeping an eye on. It's a live case. Obviously, I think it goes to trial in May or June. It goes to trial, but we're starting to hear a lot more from Brian Kohlberger's side, whether before he's been very, very quiet, but bearing in mind he's done law. Case he was standing for it, and now they all get away with it. On the morning Trump was there saying that Stammer said he got Jimmy Savile off, he was not happy. And I do feel Trump goes for justice, but I feel like he's the type of man, he's quite happy to bide his time. I'm a bit like that. I don't mind. Like, I think, and I do see, like, he's quite happy to, like, again, Biden, another one. He's been, basically, him and his whole family have been pardoned so that Trump can't go for them. But Trump's already made noise where he's like, I'm still coming for you, Biden. And I do believe that something's going to come out about Biden between April and June where it's that pardon's going to have to exist, but we're going to know something about him, which is going to just open a can of worms for a lot of other people. Divine timing, so true. Right, Jay-Z and P. Diddy. I don't really have any updates. Does anyone else have anything in the comments? I think it's pretty quiet around that side just now. They're trying to drop one of the lawsuits between Jay-Z and P. Diddy. I don't predict it's going to happen. I just see more coming in. I don't see anything being taken off the table, put it that way. I love your predictions, 100%. See, Luke Mitchell's innocent and well done, Sandraline. 100%, I think she's worth mentioning. Like I said, I don't know the circumstances. I don't know why Sandra's not working in the case anymore. But anytime I've ever spoke to Sandra and went back and forth with Sandra through doing the Luke Mitchell case and just going back and forth with her, she's always been delighted. She's always been a lovely lady to deal with as well. So I think we need to remember that she fought so hard to try and get, again, Luke justice, and I think it affected her life massively and her mental health massively as well. So Sandra, if you're watching, we're all sending you love. Blake Lively on that. Okay. I don't like her. But I think, again, it's just, do you know what? Normal bitching. Everybody's getting it outed. If you're not nice, it's all coming to the forefront. Who said that? Margaret McLean. You're wanting to know the gossip. I'm not wanting to talk, Margaret. But I did see that when I predicted that Obama and Jennifer Aniston, I know you were shocked, but then the next night, Obama get caught in a restaurant with an unidentified woman and she got out the back door. Just saying. Do you think they were having a meal discussing this YouTube? Like that? How did they know? How did she know? Biden mentioned the Blue Routes in LA. Oh, no, I never. I really want to know what Barron Trump said to Biden when his face dropped on Saturday. I don't think it was anything bad. I think it was something to do with Elon Musk. I think everyone was feeling very, very uncomfortable. Ivana's dad was there as well, at the back. And he was grabbing Barron to keep him, even being very, very protective of him. Rumours are Obama's gay and Jenna's story is a cover. Nah. He wants to say he's gay and he's making Jennifer. No, he's making the gay thing the cover for him doing what he was doing. I don't believe it. But what I did find was Trump is going to start World War III. He's pally with Russia. I don't see World War III. I just see all the elites and the hierarchies falling. The people you kick in the way up are about to kick in the way back down. That's what I get. What, not Obama? I thought he might actually be alright. I'm so sorry, Leslie. I should have prepared you. Hi, Podcast Queen. Thanks for joining. Rumours are Obama's gay. Nah, I think that would be the cover-up. He just didn't like he get caught. Oh, Cherie, can you message a page just now? 21st of January, schedule's been confirmed. If you just send a message just now to Instagram or Facebook, I'll get admin to double check for you, honey. Trump and Russia, well, he's pulled the money out of Ukraine, hasn't he? So, and he quite likes Putin. Putin quite likes Trump. And that's one of the predictions we had long before Trump went back into power, was if that did happen, that would probably be the only good thing to come out of this. But I think what Trump's not bargained on is Elon Musk being a problem. Mark Zuckerberg, he's just in the background singing Kumbaya. He's just living his best life. He's the brains just behind the platforms. He's quite happy to do his job and leave, whether I feel Elon wants more and more and more. But it's more to get closer to Donald Trump. And I feel he's the type of man that's got a wee barrier around him and always has. Right, okay. We need a leader like Trump in the UK. But not all the policies, though. We need to remember he doesn't always have good policies, guys. Elon Musk out here causing headaches in Parliament. He really is. But it does make me giggle a bit because I've never dealt with a character like that. So it is quite funny to see. Loved Obama, but have accepted if you're dodgy when you go into politics. You soon are. 100%. Part for Nicola Sturgeon. Don't start, people. Is there another lockdown going to happen? No, I don't think so. But the prediction was half right, wasn't it? Because I was like, well, we pause. It'll just be like a mini lockdown. If you were on my story, you will know. I did put a story out to say that when was the Friday, there's a storm? On the Thursday, about 2, 3 o'clock, I phoned my friend and I was like, I don't want to cause hysteria. She was like, what is it? And I was like, I don't feel good about this. I'd got myself so worked up, so upset about it. And as the day was going on, I was getting worse. I was getting my friends worse. But I didn't feel good. I can say it now because everything was okay, but I kept getting not good round Ayrshire. Like I was getting myself really, really worked up about it. And that's one of the things I think about being psychic as well. You can't explain it, but you're living in that moment and not this moment. Do you think Ellon will try and run for president next? I wouldn't be surprised, but no, I feel like he's not going to be there as long as Trump. There's a prediction. Reese McGoldrick, only go back to those days, Christy lockdown videos, the best, especially your videos. You know what I'm going to say? I had such a plan on Friday, like I'm going to make the most of this, everyone being in the house. And I did the same as the rest of you. I got lazy very quickly and was like, oh, I'm not putting my makeup on. I'm going to do what everyone else is doing. Absolutely nothing. He did say he was going to bring all the names in the P Diddy list, but I already feel like that's been dealt with. We're going to be drip fed that throughout the year. We're not going to know much more now until May, I think, with P Diddy. Maybe a bit at Easter time we'll start to get noise again, but I feel from now until March we're not going to hear much. I was ill on Friday, proper headache, overall yucky. Do you think the storm contributed? Probably. Especially, I don't know about you, but I was very uptight. She had a great time, 18 Reese, can't believe it. She was out in Glasgow, I think. Ellon can't run for president because he's South. Oh, that's right. Thanks, Lee Dawson. There we go. He's not American. Well, that makes sense, but why he's under Trump's feet? It's Mary Dillon saying, would love to see an interview with you and James English. Oh, do you know what? I love all his stuff. I tell you guys to go to it all the time. Not so keen on all the gangster stuff just because I don't get it, but especially some of the cases that he's done, I've then took them for it like a crime story because I've kind of binged on his channel, especially the Madeleine McCann one. Oh, Reese, thanks a lot. She looks more like me and Morgan, I think. Hey, after my reading you gave me, 2 things have already came true. I love that. That's what I like to hear. A man in Ayrshire died of the storm. So obviously, but I don't think that's what I was getting. I was just worried in general. I just got myself worked up. Morgan wasn't at home. She was down south. So I just think I'd got myself as a mum. Didn't know it was the psychic in me. Didn't know it was the mum in me. I'm the same with James, only watch half the content, but that's still good. Like, the thing is, if you like something, then it's better, like I said, you go back for certain things, but always give them a wee subscribe because you might not know the things that are coming up, so you'll get a notification and then it might be something that you like, or you might fall down a rabbit hole you're not expecting. Hi there, remember and subscribe. Thank you everyone for joining. Right, what questions do we have before we finish? I read that Michelle Obama is divorcing him through paedophilia. Don't know about that, but it was very odd that she wasn't at the inauguration because she was a previous First Lady. So on a kind of formality side of things, she should have been there. And I did see Hillary Clinton in that laughing, but I did get like, oh, that video's going to live with you for a long time, Hillary. Because I feel like whatever she was laughing at, he's going to prove right and mug it off. Will he last 4 years? 2.5. As in panic, charging everything, new batteries and torches, long gardens. The husband had such a bad day, couldn't settle. 100%, and then you're worried you're going over the score, but I was lucky I didn't lose power, but I know a lot of people did. I'm the same with James. Okay, the air pressure was very low on Friday. We were in the hospital with my husband. He took ill, and the nurses and doctors were talking about the low pressure causing lots of health problems. That's funny. We all had chest infections that way, and I'm asthmatic. That makes complete sense. I hope her date is looking after herself. She wasn't at President Carter's funeral either the week before. Let's see. I don't think Obama's a predator. Someone's saying, I kind of agree. I think it's more to do with, just hanging about with friends, you know? Friends. Divorce coming. You're right, podcast queen. No, has she been asked? And what was Jennifer Aniston's response to that? What's up with Princess Anne? I just got old age when I read that. Is he going to get killed, Trump? I did predict, like, the assassination attempts, so the attempts have happened, so he's still here, so... But I do get he signed his death warrant a little bit with declassifying things. I think that's because that's going to change the fully American history, I feel. It genuinely is. Also, I do see them going to Mars. I'll predict that, and I feel it'll happen in mid-2026. Right, she said, all the rumours that her PR tells her about, she doesn't mind that one. It's not true, but was very... Said that she knows Michelle better than him. That's how it starts. If you look on my YouTube, you will see on our crime stories that Luke Mitchell cases there, so you really know exactly what I think. Yes, I do think the monarchy will go. I've already predicted that as well. She only met Obama once. She knows Michelle more. She was cagey. I got that as well, Louise. She's not going to sit there and say, aye, I did. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. You know what it's like. I couldn't say no. I do agree with you on that one, Iona. It'll end the Russia war, 100%. Do you believe there's something between Obama and Jen? I wouldn't have said it if I didn't. True Vibes Beauty's in the house. Oh, wait a minute. I promised her to do something. Josie, do you want a wee quick reading? He's all laughing. I promised her. That's the things you do for family. Josie, I get that you keep asking your man for flooring and he keeps paying you, but I see this new flooring coming in. Herringbone it was? Aye, that's exactly what Spirit have just said. I'm sure your mod just said that. It's definitely that. I feel 7 weeks. 7 weeks. And don't just do it in the living room. I'd take it right through the hall. May as well put it in the kitchen as well. I feel you'll get a good deal with it. Let Colin know. She's in the phone to me all day, tell me about... She was showing me her new living room. Like, the phone would really set that off. She went, nah, you tell me no. I was like, it's fine, next live. I'll go on and predict it. So I get it 7 weeks. I feel like he'll say no the night, Josie, but it's just because he knows like we're on to him. But Colin, we both know you're going to give in. I feel 5 weeks you'll be at enough's enough. Just get the flooring, Josie. I'd love to have a reading from you one time, Christy. You're brilliant. Both me and my mum are obsessed with your videos. Thank you so much, Podcast Queen. If you PM our Facebook and Instagram, the girls will book you in. Josie's, she does all like my nails and eyelashes and that as well, so got to keep her on side, guys. She's a magician. What's the next case I'm looking into? The Luke Mitchell, the Idaho. Oh, Madeleine McCann, which I meant to say to you last week. Did you see the suspects now been dropped? What did I tell you? They were just trying to fit someone into the box. They know. They know. They know that we know that they know. So we need to keep an eye on that one because there's going to be a wee bit of movement. Poor Colin. She's not answered back. She's going to kill me. It's all right. Is anyone doing deals in herringbone flooring? Josie, I'll try and get your discount. Thank you everyone for joining. Hi Nicola, I hope you're all having a good evening. I hope you've enjoyed live. Have we covered everything? Any other questions before I finish? I don't feel like it's terminal healing now. Anything positive for the UK? I love that question, Fiona. No, really, Fiona. I don't see the Lure Park going down. I feel we're going to have a nice spring. Summer will take its time, but we'll get there. Nobody's going to have any money, but loads of picnics this year, UK holidays. You know us as the UK, we're going to vibe it. Just things like that. And we have beautiful scenery and make the most of it. I'm asking the hunting my reading tomorrow. I love that. So I'm working tomorrow and Tuesday. And I was doing some minis today. Doesn't your stream come with subtitles? Sorry, Josh, it doesn't. Probably be a wee add a good thing into it if it did, but sorry. I've done well with the comments tonight on YouTube. Oh, thoughts in Turkey. I see it being a much quieter holiday destination next year, but I see it being very lively. Got to remember, everything Trump's doing, and it's like the World Health Organization, all these different things, it's going to affect everyone across the board. Because, again, shares, and I spoke about this before, shares and everything are dropping. Something I said in a live last Sunday about TikTok, basically saying it was going to be worthless. He went on 2 days later and said it itself, it's worthless if America's not a part of it. But I don't see China giving away the algorithm. What I do think is Meta's already became their server. So that's why a lot of people's algorithms are changing, but also creators don't, it's not a constitutional right to earn money on TikTok. So if we went into another blackout, they would lose their earnings again and they wouldn't get it back. But the reality is, it's not back in the Apple store. So really, they're running off the server of Meta. So it's crazy, crazy. Oh, lovely, Laura. I'm from Scotland. Here we go, guys. What about Spain and the tourists? I see a lot of movement going into the summer, but it's protests. You've got to have a certain amount of money to get into Spain now as well, haven't you? You've got to show that you can afford to be in that holiday as such. So I think that they're going to see a lot more of that coming in. But again, that's all part of Brexit. That's all kind of came in before. Harry got his apology winning the case. Has rattled some people. I've seen that as well. But again, in our predictions, if you see it on our YouTube, we've done a Harry and Meghan crime case as well. Oh, Natalie. Natalie, you just PM the page. So if you just even PM, see the Instagram you're on just now, send that a little message and the girls will book you in. Do you feel the UK will follow 2 gender laws? Very good question, Iona. I feel it'll come up for debate, but I feel the UK will fight harder. I feel it'll get into the background because we're dealing with the bigger issues, but I do feel it is going to become a talking point. Possible crime cases, Alistair Nair and the banker. I have looked at that case before. Underground shit. That's why I don't need it. Any more in the Idaho case? So I've just covered that 5 minutes ago. Yep. So he has basically come out and said there's another break-in in the area. It's all on our YouTube anyway, but now it's starting to spin the way the predictions looked. And one of the eyewitnesses has changed her story 3 times and basically said she's seen the murderer, he threw her down to the side, but a lot of it's came back as lies because she's changed her story so much. So why has she changed her story? If you remember rightly, there was a delay in the police being phoned as well. Check it out on our YouTube. It's the Idaho Murders and it's on Chrissy Reading's YouTube. Ali, I remember liking the tag. It's in my book. I need to go back and look at it. Not really Lindsay McFadden, no. Gypsy Rose Blanchard. I think I've seen TikToks, but I don't actually know who she is or what it's about. What do you feel on the 2 sisters missing from Aberdeen? Is it too soon to comment? Okay, I think they're alive. I think they've just absconded somewhere. There we go. I've said that. Sorry. And I think the reason there was such a search at the water is because that was our last known location. So again, it's precaution. They've got to do it. I psychically get the fact they'd been there the day before. And just, I spoke about it last week, financial side of things. There's a lot tying it to why they would probably be leaving. So that's my take on it. I could be wrong, but... Get me into trouble, Paula. Do you think Trump and Ellon will help Nigel Farage to run for Prime Minister? Yes, yes. But he's just the puppet. And she eventually killed her mum. Oh my God. Right, okay, I need to look into that case. Right. I didn't know that's what it was. I'm not sure, Jane McIntyre. That was for you, Paula. I've seen you asked a few times. Oh, Jill, if you missed it, don't worry, I'll be clicking it onto the grid in the next 5 minutes. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I hope you've all had a good Sunday. I will be live again next Sunday. I will try and go live through the week. Like I said, I am working Monday and Tuesday. Remember, and you like the video on YouTube. Thank you so much, YouTube. Honestly, you are really showing up every week, and it is greatly, greatly appreciated. And I feel like we're, and I know I speak very fast, but I feel we're hitting it all over the world. Like, I'm speaking to so many people from different places. I'm now doing a lot of readings for people in America, South Carolina last week, Texas, and it's all coming off the back of YouTube. So thank you so much. And like I said, I know I'm hard to understand, but these are still here. She only got out of jail last year. I'm sure she's released book. Oh, right, okay. Right, okay, thank you guys. I'll have a look. Linda Douglas, I don't think I did. I'll have a wee look when I come off. Missed the patter from the YouTube comments. They're getting better. Kim K was working with her as well. Anthony, I'm so sorry for your loss. Yeah, I agree. What a scary world. Trump, Musk, Putin and Farage. And Mark Zuckerberg, you can't forget him just because he's not much of the news. He was at the inauguration. He was there. He looked very nervous, to be fair. Did you get your artificial grass sorted on Friday? Wait, I tell you, the wind literally nearly took all my grass. I was not happy about it. No, it's fine, but I lost a slate, I lost a bit of my wall, and my storage door blew off, but it was my own fault because I went and left the door open and didn't realise, so it came right off the hinges. So we had a bit of damage, but like I said, it could have been a lot worse. But just the way the house is, we're getting scalped at both sides, basically. We've got nothing at this side of us. What's going on with the Kardashians, it all seems a bit dodgy. I would agree, but always stick with people to follow on TikTok that are good with these types of news as well. Perez Hilton, he is like, oh, did you send to see that there on Facebook? Facebook agrees well. Perez Hilton's somebody really good to follow. He's always got the dirt. There's somebody else. Oh gosh, what's her name? She was a Real Housewife. I can actually see her. This end I remember, she's got dark hair. Bethany. Can't remember Bethany's second name, but if you go on and have a look on TikTok, she's all about the Dior bags, all about the drones. Like, she's a New Yorker. Right, guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you so much for joining. Added some predictions in there. I will pop some posts up though as well. I'll try and keep an eye on the news throughout the week and try and keep the post tailored to that. So, is it Perez Hilton's been banned for TikTok again? I really like Perez Hilton on TikTok. Bethany Franco, thank you so much. Kyle Richards and Dorit, driving me nuts. Oh, Linda Douglas, and I predicted in that as well, so it's something worth watching. Right, guys, thank you so much again. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Remember, and like the video, comment, subscribe, the usual jazz. But thank you again just for interacting. I will see you all next Sunday. But keep a wee eye because I might hit my live button throughout the week. I will pop it onto the YouTube story as well if I do. I'm going to finish with YouTube first. Take care, stay safe, and remember, like the channel. Right, YouTube.